Okay, so this ironic little story dates all the way back to when I was just a wee little small bean. I guess it would be like I was around 3 or 4 years old at the time, and I was, full of vim and vigor and promise to the world, just growing child and, full of hope and ideas and things of that nature. And so, my mom, she decides that she wants to take all of her children down to Chuck E. Cheese. Now, I know that a lot of you guys can connect with Chuck E. Cheese, especially back in your early childhood and stuff like that, because it was a pretty hot spot because, there's video games and there's pizza. I mean, who doesn't like that? Hell, 90% of the adults in today's day and age are still a victim to those two things, video games and pizza. You put them together, you can have a good old grand old time anywhere. Okay, so, we're in there, just playing our little games, exchanging our tokens and playing the games and getting tickets and winning prizes and, stuff like that. And then the weird part, or at least it was weird for me back then, is when the actual, Chucky, the mascot, he came out and, oh my, to the three-letter God. I all but flipped out. I mean, I threw straight up tantrum. I was terrified of this thing, just absolutely just mortified, and I did not want anything to do with it. I completely broke down. I'm pretty sure my mom thought that I was traumatized or something. And after that incident, we never went back to Chuck E. Cheese again. And I wanted to, later on, like a couple of years down the line when I got a little bit older, I'm like, I want to go ahead and do this thing again because I'm pretty sure that was just, the young me being afraid of the mascot. And another thing is, a lot of people, they think that fursuits and mascots are like the same thing. I mean, yes, it is the same concept, and I see where people get at with that. But the thing is that there's a whole different type of look and structure to the fursuits that the mascots don't really have. Because most of the mascot suits, you notice that they're like big and bulbous and like round and stuff like that. And most fursuits, they're form-fitting. I'm guessing it's because, the mascot suits, they have like a lot of fans and like parts and stuff on the inside and stuff. Not saying that people's fursuits don't. Some people's fursuits do have parts on the inside. Mine being one of them. But it's just that, like, I'll have some pictures of examples. I'll probably have like my suit, or, a suit of someone that I know around here somewhere, and then I'll compare that to like a mascot suit. And it's like, mascot suits, they're not as seamless as fursuits are. Like, they're all baggy, and you can like see where they have like the paws put on and like, the bodysuit and stuff like that. Whereas the more seamless a fursuit is, the more realistic it looks, and the better the end result is of what you're trying to do with it. You want to portray that character. You don't want it to be obvious that there's just a person inside a suit. Especially towards, the younger audience, because they are very impressionable for, the fursuits. They want us to be the things that we are on the outside. So, yeah, and it's like, when you're a mascot suit, you got those flaps and folds all visible and stuff. And all they have to do is, like, lift up that fold, and it's like, oh, hey, there's a person under there. And like, with fursuits, it's kind of harder to do that. I mean, yes, there's the whole looking through the mouth, but other than that, it's pretty, we're pretty enclosed up in here, and so, they have their similarities, but they also have a lot of differences. And I find it pretty ironic that happened, and now leading up to the current life that you see here, it just kind of makes you wonder, like, you never know what life's going to throw at you, because hey, sometimes some of these things happen, and as you get older, you kind of adapt to it. And, that's pretty much kind of what went on. And now I'm here, and if I can meet Chucky, and I had my suit on, I was talking to him, and, the Chuck E. Cheese suit, just romping around, having a good old grand old time, that'd be a nice, cool thing. Of course, this isn't very kid-friendly either. If it were a chibi Zabu, that'd be a lot more better for the children, but this right here is just a tish bit terrifying, so I ended up traumatizing kids just like I got traumatized by the Chucky back in the day. So that may not be the best of ideas. But yeah, I thought I'd share that little tidbit with you guys. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this. So, If you like this video, go ahead and scratch that like button so that I can know to post more awesome content in the future. You want to talk to me? Have some Twitter. You want to stay updated so let's know what the next Q&A is going to be? Have for Infinity. What is y'all fan art? ZabuTheSergal fan art is always welcome. Keep it clean. Nah. But as always, my name is ZabuTheSergal and I'm out of here. La 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 la.